Well, if you can't already tell, while Mama Sita is removing some skins from some pears, I am trying to do the same with a giant pile of cucumbers. And of course, this video is not about the pears, it's about the pile of cucumbers. So what do you do when you have a pile of them? Well, let's just say a lot of pickling. Okay, since we had so many cucumbers and so many different sizes of cucumbers, Mama Sita and I decided to try to pickle them several different ways. So what you're going to see is we did some whole ones. Most of them are going to be dill style. And then we did some sweet pickles, which is really one of my favorite things to do. And finally, I think the thing that we were most curious about was how these really large cucumbers stacked up against the smaller ones in terms of flavor and texture and all that kind of stuff. That is the poundage of what we did tonight. 5.025 just of the slice of cucumbers, but the rest of it was 42.2 pounds. Wow.
Okay, now we need to let them soak in lime water overnight, well, until 24 hours. So one bag does 4 gallons of water. We'll do this 4 times. Now, we'll let these soak for 24 hours. And after that, we'll pour this lime water off, and then we'll like rinse them really well, and then let them soak in regular water. After that point, we will sort them into like sizes, and like we have the slicers that we're gonna do, and then like these gigantic ones. This lime process is what makes the pickles crispy and not mushy. So after this process, we can change them into whatever flavor we want. And just every once in a while, we'll come through and kind of push them down and like flip them, like kind of rotate them so that those that are on the top can get down in that water. And yeah, so if you have large containers like this that don't have lids, a bassinet sheet, crib sheet, works really well. Okay, it's time to rinse the pickles. So I did wash the sink out because it's such a large batch.
So basically just rinse all the lime off of them now?
Yep. So we're going to cover these with water, and they need to soak for 3 more hours, and then we'll start the pickling process. Okay, I have 2 quarts of vinegar and 9 pounds of sugar to start our syrup for our sweet pickles. Now it sounds like a lot, but we're going to do 21 pounds of cucumbers.
Them's a bunch. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Put in 2 teaspoons of salt,
Okay.
2 teaspoons of whole cloves.
Okay.
Now we're going to do 2 teaspoons of celery seed.
How much?
2 teaspoons.
Pickling spice.
You can do this recipe 2 different ways. You can just throw the spices in like I did, or you can put the spices in a cheesecloth and make a bouquet. And then once the syrup is through cooking, you just take that out and throw it away.
Okay.
Oops. Or
Does that cook in with it, or?
it's not supposed to. I personally like the way the spices look in the jars when they're in there with the pickles.
I agree. I think it looks pretty cool.
So.
Do you think it adds to the flavor long term, or?
I do. I just remember when my grandmother made pickles, it had the stuff floating in it, and I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I get it. That's what I remember from my mom too.
Okay, once the sugar's dissolved, we'll turn the heat off.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add the food coloring. And then we will add the cucumbers. And they will soak overnight.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, we will put them in jars and water bath them. Sweet pickles are a 3-day process. That's why you like them so much, because they are a labor of love.
Well, and they taste really, really good. Just saying.
So I added in just a good dollop of green food coloring. And I know people are going to be like, why? I don't know why. It's just what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, the rest in all of the years that I've been eating them, especially when Miss Helen makes hers, they're always dyed green. I guess that's how you tell if they're sweet or not. Okay, so how many pounds you going with?
We're gonna do 7, 7, and 7.
Okay. Are these all the big cucumbers, the
Mostly.
yard longs?
Yeah, most of them. A few regular ones in there. 7 pounds.
All right, let's go.
Alright, now we're making the brine for the next set of lime pickles. Which is 8 cups of sugar and 8 cups of vinegar.
Okay. No, are you out? You ready to go get some real fast?
I think I have some.
And that is what?
A tablespoon of canning salt.
Another reason why I'm the cameraman. Is it typical to do them in batches of 7 pounds?
Yes. Most recipes call for between 7 and 8 pounds. The recipes I'm following are 7 pounds. So, name of our homestead is what?
Everyday Wonder Homestead?
Because every day we wonder what we're going to do and what we can do, right?
Yeah.
So I spotted this on the grocery store shelf, and we love this brand of pickle. And I've never been able to recreate it at home.
Okay.
This flavor. So we're gonna try it this year and see if it works.
Oh, let's do it.
So we are not affiliated with this brand in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, I just saw it on the grocery store shelf, and I just wanted to give it a try. We had enough cucumbers this year that I thought, why not?
Should we have bought more?
No, just left over.
Yeah, is that for you to drink?
Yep. Hey, it's great for leg cramps.
Is it really? No, I didn't know that.
So this is day 2 of the 3-day pickle.
I'll get the lid out for that one. All right, now what?
Now I'm just waiting for the brine for these, for the sour pickles.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, why did you add that?
Because I don't have any dill.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
At the end of day 2?
That's the end of day 2.
What you doing?
So it's time for the 3rd and final step. Well, the 3rd step, final night.
Okay. So what are we doing next?
So we're gonna take all the pickles out of the liquid,
Okay.
and then we're gonna bring this liquid to a boil.
Okay.
And while we're bringing the liquid to a boil, we're gonna pack these in the jars, and then we'll pour the hot liquid over the jars.
Like a plan. All right, tell us what you've done so far, Mamacita.
Okay, so these are our sweet dill.
Okay.
And then what I'm doing now is, and the syrup for these is on the stove.
Okay.
Then now I'm just doing the dill pickles, the
Okay.
sour pickles.
Awesome. What kind of sour pickles do you have here?
So we made some stackers,
Yeah.
and then just some rounds,
Okay. What about this one?
and then whole ones.
Those look pretty.
Pretty.
Exciting, exciting. And after you do all this and get the stuff in it, what happens next?
So we'll do the sour pickles first, and we'll put them in, and we'll process for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then once the juice is ready on the sweet dill, we will process those. And then we have that big container of sweet pickles over there today.
Awesome. Oh, all that stuff's still in the red thing?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. You're canning a lot of pickles tonight.
Yep.
All right, just to show you where we're at, we're fixing to put all of that goodness into these jars. We have some pickled juice that we got jarred, and these two things right here are going to have to go into the thing once we're done with everything else because they're so much bigger, right?
Right. Yeah, they'll go last since they're bigger than everything else.
This is what has been done so far, and we have a full pot full. So that's a lot of pickles. I'm just saying. All right, now Mamacita has started canning all of the sweet pickles. They look fantastic. Smell fantastic. And she's going to have to do it the hard way because why?
The cucumbers are too big to go in through the funnel.
And these are wide mouth jars. And well, in the funnel, of course, obviously the funnel is going to be set for a smaller one, but show them how big that is. Oh, and it's got a heart in the middle of it. So
Look, that's the, I don't know.
that's bigger than the.
I may have to.
Oh my word. That's awesome. You have to break some of them in half. That's crazy. Those are those big old Armenian yard-long cucumbers. And we have some that we made in a previous batch, and we are going to try those, but probably in a different video, just to see what they taste like. And it's one of those things, if y'all have used them before, you have a certain way that you like to use them, why don't you put it down in the comments and tell us, and we'll give it a shot if we get the opportunity. I don't know how many more we're going to have left this year, but I know there's a few more out there.
We're just about to the end of cucumber season.
Yeah.
At least for us. I think I'm about cucumbered out.
Yeah, I mean, this was a lot. This was a lot to do. Some of those stackers out. How cool. Ready for the next one.
This is why they remind me of Christmas.
Yeah, so pretty and green.
We're gonna have to can pickles for a couple of years.
A couple of years. We may not have to grow cucumbers at all next year, huh? Just grow you some slicing ones, yeah. Some fresh eating ones. Yeah,
I think that's the idea that, like
Yeah.
some of the YouTubers that I watch, they don't grow the same thing every year because they grow enough of one thing to last a couple of years, so they can kind of rotate.
So maybe we could do like a lot of
So maybe we can do
peas or beans.
yeah, next year instead of cucumbers.
Okay. Tomatoes though we're gonna do every year.
Yeah, tomatoes. Yeah, I didn't grow enough tomatoes.
We actually, it blows my mind. We actually didn't get as many as we got
The
last
year before,
yeah. Even though we got a bunch. So what do you think about the Armenian yard-longs as far as canning so far?
So I like them. I like the texture of them, and even just this first stage of canning, they are holding it far better than traditional pickling cucumbers.
Okay.
What I don't like about them is the size. So
Yeah, because like we showed that earlier, one of those barely even fits in the jar.
So what I think I'll do is you can pick them when they're smaller. I just don't know if they're ripe at that age. So
Yeah.
some of these that we've got out there, I may pick while they're small and just compare to see if they're ripe enough at that size.
You know, and maybe we're waiting too long to pick them.
I don't know. The picture on the package, they were long. They were bigger even than what we picked. And I have green fingers.
You're a gardener, you're supposed to, aren't you?
Green thumb, not green fingers.
Okay, and just for the fun of it, we are going to can some of this. We can some of the pickle juice. We may find a use for it. We don't know. That is a lot of jars.
Is the even more satisfying thought of it is we grew it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing that this grew in our backyard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
This is batch number 5. Man, we have done a lot of pickles tonight. And this would be number
6.
Number 6. That is a lot of stuff to can in one night.
It is.
We have to take a canning holiday. All right, number 6 is coming out. Our canned pickle juice. All right, what else we got now?
We got 5 big jars left.
5 big jars. Here they come. And this would be batch number 7 tonight.
I mean, we started after you got off work, which is a little after 5. Right? Oh, and then
Yeah.
we went and got a hamburger, so probably a little after 6 when we started. And it is 9:02 right now. So we'll be done by 9:30. So 3 solid hours of canning, huh? And remember, this is a 3-day process. Most of these were started 3 days ago. So 3 days and 3 hours. All right, there we go. Number 7. Last one.
Last one.
Which one is that?
Pickle juice.
Which one? That's what I'm asking.
The dill pickle. I think. Yeah.
That's the green
That's the
juice.
Christmas juice.
Christmas juice. All right, y'all. That's the end of it.
We're finished.
You're finished. Not doing cucumbers for a while, I can tell you that much. Unless you just want to. No more cucumbers?
No more cucumbers.
Yeah.
We might do some refrigerator pickles with what's left.
That yummy stuff, y'all.